Well, Chandler, what have we learned? Howdy, y'all. You got the Bulldog on the channel. We are fixing a screw up. So I borrowed my trailer and they got their truck stuck, which, you know, that happens. But then they were going to try to pull it backwards to get their truck out, and they hooked to the truck instead of the trailer. Well, the trailer didn't know how to push a rope, so it jackknifed and it pinched into the bumper and broke the top clevis off. I wasn't there when it happened, so I can see with the big old notch in it right here that it pinched her pretty hard, and leverage does a lot. So we're gonna try to fix this. Eventually, I'm gonna cut the whole thing off and redo the hitch. And when I do that, I'll probably just take a piece of pipe and slide it back inside of it. You know, build the hitch, weld it all together, and then just slide it back inside of it and then weld it on. But what we're gonna do here, something just to get us by, we're gonna take an eye. My dad built this trailer, and I have been lectured on how weak these things are because, you know, it's cobbled together by a bunch of rednecks, and the weld didn't break. The 1/2-inch steel broke. So all the people that want to say, you know, about how us farmers cobble things, yeah, we do, but the cobble didn't break, the steel did. So think about that before you comment. We're going to take a piece of steel and eye in here, make it fit, and we're going to weld this together first. Got to chamfer this down so that we can get the weld in there towards the middle of the metal, and fix this first. Weld her on, get it all squared up, and then I'm going to slot this and put a piece on the top. We're a little bit limited underneath because of the hitch. You can't go back very far, so I want to make it strong. This might be temporary, and it might be, you know, permanent, you know. So we're going to slot this and put a piece of steel on top, and that is going to make it as strong as it ever was, maybe even stronger, because it has some truss up on top. So I'll check in periodically and show you, you know, how we're doing it. As far as whether it's square or not, it's not square. You know, Dad just eyeballed it when he built it. The way he did this was he builds the trailers upside down, and he put this top piece in there first and welded it on because he could get to it. And then he flips the trailer over and he put this bottom piece in there and welded it on. And there was no truss put in the middle of it. So it has been operating, you know, not to the maximum amount of its capability for years. And that's not why it broke. It broke because it was sideways. But doing this is going to eliminate a lot, and it's also going to eliminate this hole that's in it, because all this steel is salvaged, and this was, I don't know, something taken off an old cultivator or something like that. Yes, we cobble things together, but like I say, what was cobbled didn't fail. Okay, we got this piece ready to go in. It's a little tapered right there, but I chamfered off the edges top and bottom, and it's kind of drilled back in there. I'm gonna take it back out and weld it onto the top part of the clevis. Got that ground down, got that one ground down top and bottom, and we're gonna tack and weld this piece on there, and then drive it back in here, and then weld the rest. Okay, this part's done. Now we're gonna drive it up into the tongue there and weld across the top, weld across the bottom of this, and then try to get up underneath of it and weld the bottom. All right, I got it sitting in there, and we're gonna lay some bead across it. And then down there, it's not square in between these, but it really doesn't have to be. This is what carries all the weight, so that's what we're really worried about. This should be enough to do whatever we needed to do, but compromised. So we're gonna slot it and put something across top too. Okay, that's on there and all welded up, top and bottom. Now our idea, we've got this slot cut in there. Take a piece of at least this thick, and we're gonna see if we can find something a little shorter. And we're gonna go right across top there and, you know, cut it off right about here. And weld this on there, weld it on there. That'll make it stat as all get out. And then I've never had safety chains on this trailer because it was kind of built for farm use initially. And, you know, pin hitch doesn't require it, but, you know, for safety's sake, I'm gonna try to put something here and put some chains on it that'll cradle underneath of it and hook for safety chains. Because I do have, you know, a hitch on the truck now that I can hook safety chains to, so might as well have them.
Ready?
Yeah. Just have to burn that top in.
Okay.
Just have to close the hole up now.
Oh, I'll have to know another thing.
has to cover it. Okay, this part is done. This was the main goal today, is just to get the thing to where I can pull it again. And we're gonna paint it at some point, but it goes back far enough that the pin's gonna hit before it hits the end of the drawbar. That was kind of the point. Now, a bumper hitch can still pull it, but it's going to bind. It has been bound before, but I was the one driving it, and when I felt it, I turned away. So that was pretty difficult. But that's going to do it for this video. Redneck repair, but a strong repair, and it's not cobbled. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.